Guys, here with a new video for the channel. I hope you like it, and if you like it, don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment, and subscribe. Now without further ado, get comfortable. Let's begin.
The power that Goku was releasing was a bestiality. So much, even for his own body, but having unlocked all the hidden potential, even his own body would become much more resistant than normal, since he was able to withstand those powerful loads of power without his speed being compromised. This is amazing! The power of that Saiyan is still growing amazingly. It has even grown so much that I can't exactly measure it, but it compares to the power of a low-level god. From all that, over the place of a big explosion would be felt. That's right, Beerus had recovered from that powerful blow, releasing 50% of all his power, being furious because that blow had caused him incredible pain. Damn monkey, I swear I'll end your pathetic life. I don't know how you've been able to release all that power, but you won't be able to cope with my 50% power. Beerus, as if it were a lightning bolt, would be able to position himself in front of Goku, being able to grant a big blow to Goku in his face. But his surprise was noticeable to realize that he hadn't been able to move Goku, despite all the power he had used in his fist. Is that all? The simple words of Goku created several disasters around the place. That's right, his voice was much more chilling. As he released his supreme authority, Goku would hold the hand of Beerus, and instantly would hold his face in a quick movement, being able to sink it into the entire crust of that planet. I can't believe it. Mr. Beerus, despite using 50% of all his power, he's not able to defend himself. I think I'll have to intervene or something very bad may happen. Beerus, quickly without trusting himself, would release 100% of all his power, with which he was able to grant him a great kick, sending him flying to another planet, destroying him completely. Don't worry, Whis, but it's amazing that this Saiyan was able to make me use 100% of all my power. It's even more amazing that I don't possess the power of a god. That's exactly what I wanted to talk to you about, Mr. Beerus, since I can notice how from his entire body of that Saiyan, an amazing divine power is being released. Whis, don't say stupid things. I'm not able to feel anything, and not able to release the essence of a god without proper training. Goku would recover from that powerful blow, and with a smile, he would begin to have a very equal battle with the god of destruction. That's right, the power that Goku released on this occasion was an outrage, even for a god of destruction. Meanwhile, on the Supreme Planet, beings were likewise witnessing the catastrophic battle. Apparently, I have done an excellent job of unlocking 100% of Son Goku's ability, since not even a god is able to stop him, and he has not yet released my divine essence. Beerus would begin to give him another blow again, making him fall to the ground, but this time all the internal organs of Goku were suffering an amazing damage, because the power with which Beerus was impacting his body was of another level. The blows this time hurt me too much, but I'm not gonna give up. I have to be able to beat him. Goku would stand up, but he would fall to his knees again, because the damage he had received was serious. Even his hair was beginning to lose that green luster, turning black again, and his power had plummeted in an amazing way. Apparently you've reached your limits, Saiyan. You turned out to be very powerful, but not so powerful as to stand up to me, the most powerful god. What is this that I feel? It's a warm power, but at the same time it feels like it burns my whole body. I have to be able to expel this power. Beerus was starting to get closer to Son Goku, but to his surprise, he was able to feel how Goku's injured body was able to emanate the essence of a god. But this time, it was surprising pressure, which was able to spread throughout the Universe 7, but without causing destruction as the previous power. I warned you, Mr. Beerus, that this is the same essence that I had felt a few moments ago, but on a much smaller scale of power. Goku was able to access the Super Saiyan God, so the color of his hair had turned a reddish color. However, Goku seemed to be very confused. Hey, what is this transformation? I've never accessed this power before. I even feel like my insides are burning with an amazing power, and I'm not able to feel my power. You're a fool. That power you're emanating is the power of a god. How are you the Super Saiyan God I was looking for? I don't know what you're talking about. I've never accessed this power before. But what do you think if we continue with this struggle? It seems excellent to me, because despite possessing the power of a god, your power has plummeted greatly. Beerus quickly fell down against Goku, but Goku, at a much higher speed, was able to get on his forehead, starting to grant him a shower of blows, which this time were capable of causing great damage to the god Beerus. Goku with a kick would throw Beerus to the base of the planet, being dragged a few kilometers. Wow, this power's amazing! I can't believe the power that I have been able to release in this transformation. While I don't feel my power, I'm able to feel my body full of energy. Mr. Beerus, are you alright? Apparently the power of that Saiyan turned out to be much greater than his power, since he is in deplorable conditions. Damn it, I don't plan to be defeated by a simple Saiyan. I have to be able to defeat him, even if I have to use the power beyond a god. Beerus would rise into the atmosphere of the planet, beginning to release an amazing power. That's right, the power that Beerus was releasing on this occasion was capable of making the entire Universe 7 shudder. Is this the pressure Kakarot was facing? But what happened to that Kakarot bug? For a few moments now, his ki had completely disappeared. The gigantic power of Beerus had been expelled, or rather, the power beyond a god had been released. Beerus, being the most powerful god of all the universes, was the only one to activate the Ultra Instinct of 65% of all its capacity. But the consequences caused were incredible, since it was able to destroy every one of his bones. Saiyan, I hope you're prepared, since I've never accessed this state with any being that has not been Whis. You're the first one I use it in a real battle. Goku would put himself on guard, but despite being with his guard up, he wasn't able to make a dodge a powerful blow from Beerus, which sent him flying a few mountains, making him spit out large amounts of blood. Ah, that hit or hurt me too much. I can't believe the power that he's able to release. But the weirdest thing, I haven't been able to read his movements. What's going on? Why don't you attack? Are you afraid? Goku in the same way would expel all the power which he was able to release in that state, with which he would begin to exchange thousands of attacks against the god. But despite granting him a few blows, Beerus was able to grant him in triple with much higher power, which with the passage of battle, one could observe the advantage of Beerus since all the energy system of Goku was torn to pieces. That's right, the energy transport is being very limited due to so much damage by the god. Goku, with his great speed, would take a little distance with a big gulp of blood was falling to the ground. Ah, damn it! What is this? His punches are causing me terrible damage. Although I try to predict his movements, I'm not able to achieve it. What changed in him? While Goku was thinking about his strategy, Beerus, without giving him any chance, would lash out against Goku, starting to massacre him again with his great power. But this time, Goku wasn't able to do absolutely anything. Well, for a few moments I was worried about Mr. Beerus, but I didn't think that I would have to use the power beyond a god. Beerus, while lashing out at Goku, at the moment he would also fall to the ground, because the power beyond a god would begin to take its toll on him. What the hell? It's only been 10 minutes since I activated the Ultra Instinct. This must not be happening to me. Mr. Beerus has completely neglected himself, since this time he is receiving attacks in the same way, and they are not light attacks since the power of his enemy is incredible. Damn, the damage this Saiyan's caused me, it's what makes my power start taking its toll on me so fast. Damn, I'll have to finish this battle in the next 2 minutes. Beerus would stand up while releasing all the remaining of his power, while Goku would stand up even on this occasion, saw everything blurred. Damn! The damage I received is of another level, so this is the power of a god of destruction is incomparable. But in Goku's mind, he was able to observe the entire Saiyan Ra, even the prince of the Saiyans, the mighty Vegeta. Kakarot, don't give up. Show how a low-class warrior is capable of even surpassing an elite warrior if he tries hard enough. Goku would release all the power of his body resisted, and at the moment, he would throw a powerful dragon, which Beerus, with great difficulty, was able to dodge. This battle's mine. You are defeated. Beerus would immediately throw a powerful attack, which Goku had completely received, while the attack was able to destroy everything in its path. Goku would exclaim, "This battle ends in a draw, God of Destruction, Beerus." Beerus, without being able to react, from his back, a greenish dragon was able to reach him completely, and instead of exploding, he would release hundreds of rays, which were not able to pass through his entire body, and despite possessing the Ultra Instinct, he wasn't able to do anything. So at the moment, both warriors fell to the ground out of combat. Well, I didn't expect this. A Saiyan, who has not received the training of an angel, was able to defeat the most powerful god of all universes. Whis would pick up both warriors, so he would leave for planet Earth quickly. Mr. Vegeta, apparently you know this Saiyan, so I leave it in your hands. We retire. Whis would retreat to the planet of Lord Beerus, so the moment he arrived, Whis, with the help of his staff, would begin to restore all the energies of Beerus. But even though Whis had restored each of his wounds, he had not awakened. Ho! Apparently the damage he's received is incredible, since even with this restored energies, he's not been able to wake up. Returning to planet Earth, Goku had received quickly a seed of recovery, with which he was able to heal each of his wounds and even obtain a powerful Zenkai. That was amazing! So that's the power of a god, and even I was able to hear that I use the power beyond a god. I have to become much more powerful. Hey, Bug, how are you able to possess all that great power? But Dimon, why wasn't I able to feel your power? Have you invented a new stealth technique? Of course not, Vegeta. So I was able to find out the state I was able to access is known as the Super Saiyan God. Vegeta would be surprised to learn that Goku had been able to take his body to a state beyond the mortal, being able to reach divinity. Damn it, I'm not gonna stay behind you, damn insect power. I'm gonna access the state of a god. Of course you will, Vegeta, since we have to become very powerful, and for that, we have to be able to overcome each of our limits. Returning to the planet of Beerus, this one with a great leap, he was able to wake up being very confused. Hey Whis, what happened? How did we get to my planet? Is this a dream? Of course not, Mr. Beerus. The power of that Saiyan was so great that he caused enough damage to even knock you out. Are you telling me that I lost? No, Mr. Beerus, as both were knocked out at the same time, so the duel ended in a draw. Damn, I can't believe it. The mighty god of destruction. I ended up with a draw with a mere mortal. This I can't believe. Mr. Beerus, it would be better to return to training, since as I can tell, the Saiyan has started training again. That's right, Whis. I want to get back to training and push my limits to beat that Saiyan in our next match. This was how Whis would start training Beerus again. However, the gigantic power of Goku had been able to wake up a powerful legendary warrior who had been asleep since the beginning of time.
What will happen next? Find out in the next chapter. Well guys, this is all for today's chapter. I hope you liked it and it was to your liking. Now don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment and subscribe. Now without further ado, see you in a new video. Until next time.